Hey, all you zealots and zerglings out there, back by popular demand, and by demand I mean by the people you're about to see playing this game, we have another team mono battle. We've got Spartan here as the Blue Terran, who's going to be combining forces with Dunamai the Teal Protoss. And they will be going against the infamous Orange Zerg, the Wolf Pack, and his evil ally, Contrarian. I don't know why I suddenly made these guys the evil ones. I don't know, I guess they just kind of got that shifty look about them. Now the map is Megaton Mono Battle style, so let us see what units we're going to have to deal with this time. And it looks like, oh well, it looks like I think I'm kind of, this is me here screwing up in the interface. It looks like we've got Colossus and Viking for Spartan and Dunamai, and then we've got Corruptor Battle Cruiser for Contrarian and Wolfpack. This is actually kind of interesting because the Corruptors will directly counter the Colossi. Wait a minute. Yeah, Dunamai's got nothing he can do. He basically is just going to be sitting there trying to destroy bases because he can't shoot either of these units. But Spartan can shoot just about anything, and he's good at both of these, so this is going to be interesting. The Corruptors are good at Colossi. Well, I mean, Battle Cruisers are going to be good at Colossi just because Colossi can't shoot bat, but the Viking is good against both of these. So this is going to be very interesting. I can't wait to see what happens. There's always so many unique combinations you can have out there. I'm excited. I hope you are. Let's get right into the action. And now that I think about it, I realize that everything on that list is like tier 3, except the Corruptors, which are tier 2. So it's going to be a long time before we actually see anything. This is going to be a slow game, I'm suddenly having a feeling. This could all come down to who does better damage at the bases, the Colossi of Dunamai, or the Battle Cruisers of the Battle-Hardened Contrarian, who is already getting 2 gas because he knows he's going to need it. I bet he wishes he'd researched his Battle Cruiser Rush builds, because that is what he's going to need to get into this game as quickly as possible. Because basically he's their only defense. Wolfpack can't shoot ground. So, I mean, if they get Vikings landed in their bases, it's going to be up to either static defenses or Contrarian's Battlecruiser defense. So this is really interesting. I'm just thinking all the different possibilities coming out here, and I just don't know how this game is going to go. What do you guys think? What do you think is going to happen? I mean, let me know what your thoughts are. I know that's kind of silly because I won't read them until well after this game, but I don't know. This is going to be exciting. It looks like we are going to have Lair Tech up for Wolfpack, so soon he will have those valuable Corruptors, which he can use to... well, he can't really use them to do anything. He's basically just going to be defense on this one. Basically, he's going to be Colossi defense, because the Vikings can just land. Of course, then as Vikings land, the Battlecruisers will destroy them, so... the Corruptors are going to force everything to the ground, I guess. So this is just limitless possibilities. And the most effective, the most versatile unit here, I think, the Battle Cruiser, is going to be the last one out on the field. Because I mean, I know the Colossi are supposed to be kind of like the same tier as Battle Cruisers, but you can get them a lot quicker. And he's already got his robo facility, one more building, and he's going to have Colossus tech. Contrarian needs to finish this factory, to get a starport, to get a fusion core, and to put a tech lab on that starport, and that's just to get out his first battle cruiser. Just to get out his first. Boy, now that I think about it, I kind of wish I could speed this game up. Oh, looks like we're gonna get some. I was about to say we're gonna get some preemptive starports, but no, those are Spartans. He wants to get those Vikings out, and he gets those reactors on there. He can really churn those Vikings out. And he's going straight for it. No reason to get any tech labs. There are no research upgrades for the Vikings in that particular structure. Armory could be useful. Maybe get some damage upgrades. You know, take down all those enemy units as quickly as possible. And with the extreme range of the Viking, I mean, he's got the speed, he's got the range, he's got the damage. Can he pull this one out for Team... we'll call him Team Blue. The teal and the blue, this is Team Blue. And this is Team Awful, awful, awful color combination. We'll just call these the evil geniuses. I probably shouldn't do that. That's actually a pro clan, and I don't want to confuse anyone. We'll call them the evil overlords. I suppose Wolfpack has the evil overlords. Maybe I should just stop, not bother naming them, and just kind of get back to the game. We do have the Robo Bay on the way and very close to being finished, but he's going to need a lot more minerals before he can start pumping anything out. And he's definitely going to want to get that range upgrade as soon as possible. He is going to be the primary damage dealer, I think, on the structures. Yeah, the Vikings can land and do stuff, but of course, if he doesn't last this game... Now, he told us today that he'd fixed his internet, and this shouldn't be happening anymore, but it's still happening. I won't embarrass him by telling you exactly what was wrong with his internet. Maybe it's not too embarrassing. Maybe it is. I guess it depends on who you are. I guess it depends on him and whether he thinks it was a silly thing to happen. And out come the Vikings, and double Viking production is underway. So if we look at the units right now, we have one Viking. Do you want me to go over that again? Oh, no, we have two Vikings. My mistake. By now, we should have that Spire. I did see that the Spire is up, so Wolfpack can get Corruptors anytime, and he might as well. And the one thing he has, which I don't know if he's going to utilize this or not, is he does have the Corruption ability, which does increase the damage done to the units affected. So he should use that generously, because he is definitely going to need it. Well, let's get some stats here on these Vikings. Vikings, they have movement speed 2.75, range 9, damage 14 versus armored, and that's all he's really going to be fighting against right now. And here comes the first two. Oh, they're going to be sniping Overlords. Wolfpack, you got to watch those Overlords. And in fact, does he have an Evo Chamber? He might need to get an Evo Chamber down just for the Spore Crawlers, because he doesn't want those Vikings flying around his base. But he does have a Corruptor right now, but Corruptors... Oh, actually, Corruptors are faster than Vikings. I did not know that. Corruptors are faster than Vikings. Well, I can't use their ground speed. That is... There we go. Airspeed. I did not know the Corruptors were faster. I didn't know Corruptors were so fast. Huh. You'll learn something new every day. So Corruptors got the speed. Vikings have the range. So this is going to be interesting, but Corruptors are pretty beefy. They do have a base armor of 200 hit points. The Vikings, if we can find any... Where did these Vikings go? The Vikings only have 125 hit points, so I guess the Corruptors are pretty good against Vikings. I always thought that they were maybe slower, and so the Vikings would generally have the edge, but we do have those Colossi out, but he's got to be careful. There's Corruptors around, and Corruptors just love... Oh, he just barely got away, but now what's he going to do? They need ground. What are they going to do? They basically need he's going to just pull out his SCVs. Oh, don't pull the Corruptors away. What are you doing? He's just going to lift off. But he does not lift off. And there are some more Vikings. Dude, Wolfpack, you got to pull your Overlords back. They're not going to do you much good dead, and those Vikings will take them out in no time at all. Oh, he is getting double upgrades here for his battle cruisers, but oh, he's got to be careful. You need to get your Corruptors out here. You have no threat to get your Corruptors sniped. They can fight back at anything that you can throw at them. And look, they can't do anything right now. Right now, they're in big trouble. You can't let these Vikings land in your base. It's just going to be completely devastating. They're completely destroying these SCVs, and now they're going to be destroying this better. Oh, the upgrade did finish, or he canceled it. They need spine crawlers. That's what they need right now, because these Vikings are just going to march through the base. And oh, here comes the Colossi, but oh, he's got a lot of Corruptors on his tail. And that is not going to be good for him. Throw down a Corruption. Throw down a Corruption. I mean, he doesn't need it, but you might as well kill him as fast as you possibly can. But they've got to do something about these. I don't know what they can do. Maybe pull his queen out? Move the spine crawlers forward. He's got to do something. Oh, but I forgot the battle cruisers are on the way, but they still got a ways to go. He's got to make sure not to lose these starports. And here comes some more SCVs. Oh, he really wants to get those battle cruisers out, because until they get out, there's nothing he can do about these Vikings on the ground. But you definitely got to keep the Corruptors around, because if he forces the Vikings into the air... Oh, he's just going to evacuate those SCVs, but this guy's almost dead. They need to get battle cruisers out. Uh-oh. They might have overextended themselves now. These spine crawlers are soon going to have, what are they shooting at? They're shooting at the fusion core? No, they're not. What are they shooting at? I can't see. Oh, they're shooting at the tech lab. There's the battlecruiser. Get the battlecruiser shooting. Get the battlecruiser shooting. There we go. Okay, now they've got some advantages here. Now they have some options. Those were very pesky Vikings. You need to get these corruptors out there. Get them with this army, because the corruptors are basically, there's very little threat out there to them other than very large numbers of Vikings, which there are right here. Is he getting an armory for... Yeah, he is getting an armory out, so he can start getting the upgrades, but he's going to be behind because we got... Oh, I forgot the armory's got sniped here. Sorry. Contrarian is going to be researching the Behemoth reactor. Why wouldn't you get the wet... Well, I guess maybe you would get this first, because now all of his battlecruisers that spawn after that will have the additional energy, whether or not he can... And so once he gets the Yamato cannon out, then he'll be in good shape. And oh, these Vikings are in bad position, but they will probably take out these battlecruisers. But oh wow, look at him dissolve to that attack. But he's going to lose one of his... Oh, and he saves it! He saves it with 10 hit points, but you really need to get some SCVs out there. Can he make medevacs? He cannot make medevacs. I was saying, if he could make medevacs, he could just have ferry some SCVs around to do some repair jobs. But no, he's going to have to ferry his SCVs anywhere he wants to get repairs, and he really needs to get repairs on that. Battlecruiser is just going to die instantly unless he pulls it into the back when the battle commences. Oh, we're getting photon cannons out here in the center for Dunamai. That might be a smart move, because only the battlecruisers can deal with those, but once they get that sexy Yamato cannon, they can, I believe they can hit it from range. And he's getting the corruptors on file. Good, that's what he needs to do. They got to be very careful. The battlecruiser's not fast. 1.88 speed. They are going to be the slowest unit in this game, I believe. But where are the Colossi? What's the unit count? What is the Colossi count? 2? 1? Whoa. Oh, there was a Colossi here. He cannot send his Colossi out rogue like that. These corruptors will eat them apart. And I was going to check the speed on that before I realized that someone was getting sniped somewhere. 2.25. So the corruptors can outrun the Colossi. The battlecruisers can't, but the battlecruisers are not the biggest threat to the Colossi. Sure, they can't shoot back, but they also can't kill them quite as fast. So right now, I think I'm gonna have to give the edge here to the Team Evil Overlords. And dude, you've got to get some repairs on this battlecruiser. I don't care if it costs. I mean, if it costs you less than making another battlecruiser, then it's worth it. Because one hit and this thing is basically dead. And so you're much better off repairing the one you've got than having to make another one, which you have to wait for. And currently not getting... Where's his fusion core? Oh, he lost his fusion core. When did that happen? I'm missing all sorts of things here with these rogue colossi. That's an observer. These rogue colossi are really throwing me off. That's interesting. They can make observers, but you can't make ravens. Couldn't they let you make ravens, but just disable the spellcasting? Give them 0 energy? I mean, come on. You can make observers, but you can't make ravens? I mean, I know they have ComSat, and maybe they think that's enough. I mean, this isn't Blizzard trying to balance Monobattles or anything. Just, you know, it's just a little weird. And please repair this battlecruiser. I don't want to see it die a needless death. Whoa! Okay, there we go. Thank you for listening. I don't know where the SCVs are, but they're in there somewhere doing a repair job, because look at that money, or look at that hit points skyrocket. And Dunamai is scouting this gold. I'm not sure what for, but they do. Contrarian does have the gold down here, so you're scouting the wrong one, and I don't think they know about this one. They do not. So you are scouting the wrong gold, buddy. And he is building up the Colossi count. Does he have the range upgrade? He does have the range upgrade. That's good. And he does have some upgrades for them. So he's got +1 attack. The Vikings have no upgrades yet, but it looks like they have level 1 plating is on the way. And the Corruptors do have +1 attack, also very good. 22 damage versus massive. And 1-1 on the battlecruiser. So the battlecruisers win the award for the most upgrades. And he has gotten his fusion core up again somewhere, and he will be proceeding once again with production. Indeed, that does look like his upgrade finished, but now he can get that Yamato cannon, which that'll be fun. Especially with all the energy these battle cruisers are building up. And I'm not sure why they're flying this way. They're flying towards the sensor tower. But they've not ventured outside of their little base, 4-base cluster here yet. So there's not a lot of expansions to snipe. Wow, they really are taking the long way around. We got some move out here of probes. Oh, no, looks like they're just building a beachhead right here at the center. Gonna grab that watchtower, putting it on all sorts of photon cannons. That is the one advantage they have, is the photon cannon. Although, scattering missile turrets across the map would not be a... Well, I'd say it's not a bad choice, but the Colossi do outrange missile turrets. So, yeah, he would probably end up just getting them all sniped, unless they kept some corruptors overhead. But they're about to have some visitors back here. He is going to try to get some missile turrets down. I don't know if it's going to be in time, but they gotta hurry because more missile turrets are going up, and he doesn't want to start losing battle cruisers, otherwise this attack is just going to be gone. And there's not much these corruptors can do right now other than protect against the Vikings. Oh, they're going to slip right here to the back where there are no missile turrets. Uh-oh. He's mis-turreting the wrong base, and we got to watch out because they are making a slow... They have slow pushing into this base. But right now all they have to worry about is this barracks, and they do have... Do they have corruptors in the area? Just this one? Oh, they need to get more corruptors in the area, but the attack has commenced here. Whoa, looks like the SCVs either evacuated or died. And they need to hit some delicate structures. They gotta know what targets to prioritize. And oh, he's trying to reinforce with battle cruisers, but that was a big mistake because he got caught all alone with the Vikings. Yeah, you've got to send the corruptors over to defend this last battle cruiser. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Oh! Battle cruiser is going to go down, unfortunately, but let's see how this battle goes. I'm not really sure how it's going to go. He needs to be throwing down corruptions. Corruption, corruption, corruption. It does. Additional 20% damage taken, and that is exactly what he needs to do. It would give him a huge edge in that battle. These battle cruisers need no go against his production facilities. The factory's not that good. Oh, where are his corruptors going? Where are the corruptors going? Where is he taking them? He just abandoned the battle cruisers. Is he going to defend? Oh, they're not defending as well. Oh, is he flying his battle cruiser right over the photon cannons when he could be taking out this Colossi? What is going on here? They were in a good position, and I'm not really sure what they're doing now. They're getting their army completely wiped out. But they did take out one of the starports. I don't know how many he has, but he's not producing any Vikings right now. And I'm not sure why he's not producing. He has a ton of resources. Why is he not producing any corruptors at all? You gotta take out that starport. You don't need the barracks. Take out the starport. Please take out the starport. But they got a lot of Colossi here, and oh, he's gonna try to get down some photon cannon. Oh no, those are just pylons. He's gonna try to get down some pylons. Those are not going to work. Oh, and don't get baited into photon cannons. Pull back. Oh, pull back, Wolfpack. What are you doing, Wolfpack? Wow, they were really doing a photon cannon push. This is insane, but... And Spartan is going to try to evacuate his starport. Guys, you got to go take out that starport. That's his production facilities. You don't have to worry about all the supply depots. You really got to worry about this slow push. And what's he going to do? Don't park your corruptors on top of photon cannons that are coming. They might be beneficial if they start putting a planetary fortress up there. Okay, they're going to start dealing with this. And the corruptors are going to continue to defend the battlecruiser. That's right where they need to be. The battlecruisers are going to start the slow push against the photon cannons. And just look at him melt those photon cannons away. You gotta get your SCVs there to repair or something. This might be it. This one battlecruiser is slowly destroying the base. Wait a minute, those weren't Contrarians SCVs, were they? I was expecting the photon cannons to destroy them on their way in. And I don't think there's any Vikings. What kind of unit production do we have? Or units we have? He has no Vikings right now. Which is what they need. The Colossi can't do anything. your defense is photon cannons right now. If you've got the starport, you've got to be making Vikings. An engineering base is not going to help you that much. You need to get the Vikings out. And then there's the GG from Spartan. And from Dunamai. So that was an interesting game. Maybe it was one. I guess it was kind of one-sided. I don't know, but I enjoyed this game. I hope you did too, and have a day.